Hey guys, in this week's video I want to give you 5 of my top tips for people who are thinking about getting into DJing, okay? So just to be clear, this isn't a transitions video. This is a video for people who are thinking, I'd quite like to get into DJing. I don't really know where to start. I want to know a little bit about DJing and what I need to look out for as a complete beginner, okay? So if someone came up to me on the street and was like, right, I'm thinking about getting into it, what's your top tips? These are my 5 top tips. So let's just get straight into it. Okay guys, so my first tip for you is this. Did you know you can actually get DJing apps on your phone or on your iPad and stuff like that, which basically will give you a set of DJ decks on your phone that you can start to get the basics down just on a mobile device. So if you were really in the early stages, you could begin to get some of the basics down just on the phone you're watching this with. So that's a really cool bit of advice. The second one I'd say is when it comes to DJing decks, don't overthink it. I get so many people writing to me saying, you know, what DJs deck should I get? Is this one better? Is this one better? In all honesty, just get a basic entry-level DJ deck anywhere from $200 to $300 range. I've actually got a couple here I'll show you. So look. You know, I got ones like this. They're the Newmark ones. What is this? Newmark Mix Track Pro. This is a really good one here. This is the Hercules, and it's the DJ Controller Impulse 500. Any kind of entry-level decks like this. The DJ decks I've got are these ones here. They're the DDJ SX2. Now, just to kind of give you a quick run through, when it comes to DJ decks, as long as they've got like jog wheels like this, they're obviously going to have play and cue buttons, you know, a bit of an EQ section here, they're obviously going to have volume sections here and a crossfader. You're actually good to go. You're going to learn 90% of what it takes to put on a really good DJ set with just the most basic features, okay? So don't overthink this one, guys. And just think of it like this. Just think of it like if you love DJing and you learn the basics on these kind of DJ decks and you decide you want to go into it more, it's going to become a hobby for you. You're going to like collecting more stuff. You're going to want to get more DJ decks anyway. So then you'll know more about DJing a year or 2 years down the line anyway. So if you're just thinking about getting into it, don't stress out about it too much. Just get DJ decks that you know are just going to be like kind of entry-level DJ decks that aren't going to set you back too much, and you can just learn the basics. And by the way, what I always say to people, the basics of DJing is 90% of it. Once you've got that down, all the other stuff that takes longer to learn is stuff that you're actually not going to really be using in most of your DJ sets. So that is tip number 1 for you. Tip number 2 is to just start building playlists with your favorite songs on, okay? So what you can do is you can get Spotify on your phone or on your computer, and Shazam, that's another really good one. You want to go and get the app Shazam. I use it all the time. If you're out in a restaurant or you're in the gym or you're in wherever and you hear a song, you're like, well, I really like the vibe of this song. I grab Shazam and I Shazam it so I find out exactly what the song is and then I screen grab it. So what happens is I'm just going through my daily life, I start to build up loads of songs. And the best thing is, these days we've got amazing technology at our fingertips where you put one song into Spotify and it's going to recommend another 7 songs just like it. So it's a really awesome thing. Now, the other tip I want to give you is you want to build up playlists with the same genre music. So what you can often do is just actually do Spotify searches for certain genres. When people say to me, oh, like, I quite like house music, Phil, or I like kind of, you know, EDM kind of music, what can you recommend? I always say to them, for me, when people say they like house music, it always kind of comes down to 2 main categories. I always say you're either going to like the kind of tech house sound, so you can just go to Spotify and look up tech house, TCH, tech house, or electro house. Tech house is more like a kind of progressive kind of sound. It's more simplistic, and electro house is like the big bills and the big drops. And then you've obviously got things like trance, or you've got things like drum and bass. So usually what you can do is just go and find out what kind of genre music you like, go and look at other songs like that and start to build up your own playlist with full categories of the same kind of genre of music. That'll be really awesome for you because when you get some DJ decks, you're going to have a lovely list of tracks that you can begin to instantly throw into your DJ sets, and you know they're songs you love because you've heard them and you've gone and found them. Okay, so that's tip number 2. The next bit of advice I have for you kind of goes hand in hand with the second bit of advice I gave you with the playlist, and that is you can go and find remixes of all the songs you already like. So if there's any songs out there that you already like, something you can do that will instantly make your DJ set seem so much more professional is to go and get remixes of them. And it's so easy to do this. So if you just go to like YouTube, you can just type in any song on the planet. I've typed in Baby Shark remix, and you will find page after page after page of people who have remixed Baby Shark, and it'll be the same for any song. Same if you go to somewhere called SoundCloud as well, you can go and search for any remix of any song, and there's hundreds and hundreds, thousands of music producers out there who are doing remixes all the time. I do them myself. So if you can go and find remixes of songs that you like, or really famous songs that people like, remixes that people haven't heard of really famous songs, it will suddenly make you seem really interesting as a DJ, because you have found music that people recognize, but they haven't heard of that version of the song before. You'll find this a lot in professional DJ sets. You go and watch any of the big top DJs on the planet, they're constantly playing remixes and stuff. And the reason is, it just makes their DJ sets more interesting. They're playing slightly different versions of the songs that everybody knows and loves, okay? So you can do this by going to YouTube, SoundCloud, and, you know, I'm just going to say this. You know, there's going to be remixes on YouTube that you're not going to find on iTunes. You're not going to find it on Beatport. You can't download it because the artist who made it isn't selling it. Like, if I make a remix and I put it up on YouTube, you can't buy it. So I think if you're just DJing in your bedroom, you can just go and get this thing. It's called Clip Grab, okay? And you can basically get songs off YouTube, and, you know, songs that you're not going to be able to buy anywhere else. And I think that's fine. I think it's okay for me to tell you guys that. I know everyone freaks out when I talk about illegally downloading stuff, but I think it's okay to do that in this circumstance, okay? So you can go and do that. The other thing is, you can also actually sign up to things called record pools. One of them is BPM Supreme. And the thing with record pools is you basically sign up for a subscription, and you have access to hundreds of different songs that you can just download as much as you want of, basically. You have to pay a monthly subscription to it. And on these sites, you'll also get tons and tons of remixes as well. So it's just another little tip for you that when your DJ decks arrive, or if you download an app or something and you want to make your DJ sets more interesting, throw remix of the songs you like into your DJ set. So that's tip number 3. Okay guys, so tip number 4, which is going to make your DJ sets way more interesting instantly, is to just do a bit more research. So similarly to finding remixes, what you can do is, if you have a favorite artist like Marshmello or David Guetta, you can go and watch them live on YouTube performing at all the different music festivals. Like, there's a huge music festival called Ultra Music Festival, which I'm sure most of you have heard of. So what you can do is go to YouTube, and say your favorite artist is like Marshmello. You just type in Marshmello Ultra Music Festival. You'll go and find one of his DJ sets, and you first of all just watch it, because it's going to give you loads of inspiration. But secondly, start making a note of the songs you like that he plays, and notice which songs he's transitioning into. So, oh, he went from that song to that song and it just sounded really good. So you can go and get those 2 songs and start adding them into your DJ set, and kind of hacking ideas from your favorite artists that are out there. This is going to be a really awesome technique for you to do to instantly make you a much better DJ. Now, just in case you don't know, if you go to any of these DJ sets, it won't be far in the comment section. Like, even Marshmello himself there has put a track list here of all the different songs, but you won't have to scroll far before somebody will have put in like a song list. Like, here we are, there's one. So there's all the different songs there. You can click and you can go and get these versions of them. So if you wanted to just kind of find this song here, you just copy and paste that up into the top of YouTube, and then you can go and find that song. You can either buy it from iTunes, or, you know, Beatport is another one, or you just do the whole clip grab thing. It's another awesome little tip to step your DJ sets up very quickly, is just by hacking and stealing ideas from your favorite DJs out there. So there's another cool tip for you. Okay guys, so tip number 5 is that most people want to get into DJing because they consider themselves to have good music taste. But actually, DJing is more about what music your audience like listening to. So I did a lot of wedding DJing when I first started. And actually, I think it was the best thing I could have done, because what it allowed me to do is build up a mental catalogue of what different types of people liked dancing to. And it wasn't always music I like listening to. If you've got a group of women on the dance floor who are 45 years old and older, they're probably not going to listen to the same kind of music that I was listening to, you know? So here's another really good tip if you wanted to get into DJing for the long run, would be at the next party or event, just make sure you're the person manning the Spotify or iTunes playlist. And if it's an event where everyone's dancing, just say, look, I want to just be in control of this. Watch people dancing, find music that's similar to it and put more of that music on. And the goal for the evening is to just try and keep as many people dancing as possible by just observing what music they like and putting more of that music on. That essentially is DJing. I know everybody thinks DJing is about, you know, the DJ decks and the transitions. And yes, that is important if you want to sound really professional. But ultimately, the best DJ is the one who's just playing the music that the people want to dance to the most. If you actually go and work in a nightclub or something like that, that's actually what you are being paid to do, to keep people up on the dance floor. And basically that's it, right? So that's my final tip for you. If you are thinking about getting into DJing and perhaps you don't, you know, haven't got your DJ decks yet, that would be a really awesome thing for you to go and do. Okay, so that's tip number 5. Guys, I wanted to wrap up this video by saying I'm giving away these DJ decks for free in a competition. They're the Hercules Impulse 500. If you want to win these DJ decks, this is what you got to do. Go to my Instagram account at Phil Harris Music. There'll be a link directly below this video. Find the post that looks a bit like this. I will post it today. All you have to do, like the picture and tag a friend who may also be interested in winning those DJ decks. If you don't have a friend who's interested in winning those DJ decks, just tag your mum. I'm not gonna know about it, okay? So the person who has done those things at the end of this week, I'm gonna pick someone at random and they are gonna get these DJ decks, okay? They're really freaking awesome. And if you're interested in seeing me put on a DJ set with these decks right here, click this link here right now. See you in the next video.